Welcome back to Motor Max, your home for all things two wheels, torque, and timeless motorcycles. Today, we're diving deep into a modern legend that fuses classic styling with modern performance, the 2025 Harley-Davidson 48. This iconic model has always stood out in Harley's lineup for its bulldog stance, retro appeal, and muscular design. But for 2025, Harley-Davidson has subtly refined the 48 in ways that preserve its raw heritage while enhancing the overall riding experience. Let's break down everything you need to know: performance, design, upgrades, and whether this bike is still worth the hype in today's fast-evolving motorcycle world. A legacy of attitude, the 48 DNA. Since its debut in 2010, the 48 has carved a name for itself as the rebellious younger sibling in the Sportster family. Known for its beefy front tire, peanut tank, low-slung stance, and raw V-twin rumble, the 48 has long represented Harley's return to minimalist, stripped-down muscle. Over the years, while other bikes have evolved into high-tech machines, the 48 has remained stubbornly old-school, on purpose. The 2025 model stays true to that DNA but embraces subtle refinements that make it a more capable daily ride and better suited for the modern rider's needs. Design and styling, timeless with a twist. The 2025 Harley-Davidson 48 doesn't mess with the formula too much, thankfully. It retains that trademark bulldog look with a low profile, fat tires, and a solo saddle that puts the rider right at the heart of the bike. The 2.1-gallon peanut tank is still there, now available in new metallic finishes like gunmetal denim and midnight copper. These colorways shimmer under sunlight but stay understated, exactly the attitude 48 riders go for. Harley has updated the instrument cluster with a cleaner, minimalist digital readout. It still gives you the basics: speed, gear, odometer, fuel level, but in a sleeker, more integrated housing. The classic round headlamp remains, but it's now LED, offering better visibility and a crisper look at night. The attention to detail continues with new badging, blackout engine components, and fresh cast aluminum wheels that echo the retro style but trim some weight. Engine and performance. Evolution of the V-twin. Powering the 2025 48 is Harley-Davidson's 1,200 cubic centimeters Evolution V-twin, a motor with a personality as gritty as the streets it rides on. It's air-cooled, it's torquey, and it still delivers that iconic Harley rumble that resonates through your bones. While other Harley models have started adopting the new Revolution Max engine platform, the 48 stays loyal to its roots, keeping the Evo motor that diehard fans love. With about 73 lb-ft of torque at just over 3,500 rpm, the 48 still delivers low-end grunt that makes urban riding a blast. Harley has made some tweaks to the engine mapping for 2025, which results in slightly better throttle response and a marginal bump in fuel efficiency. It's not about top speed, it's about that raw, mechanical connection between you and the road. Ride and handling, built for the streets. The 48 is not a touring bike, it's not trying to be. This is a city cruiser, built for short rides, coffee runs, and weekend bar hopping. That being said, Harley has slightly reworked the suspension setup for 2025. The front 49mm forks have been retuned for better damping, and the rear twin shocks now offer adjustable preload. It doesn't ride like a cloud, but the bumps feel a bit more forgiving, especially over rough pavement. With a low seat height of just 26.8 inches, the 48 is super approachable for riders of all sizes. Cornering clearance remains limited due to the footpeg position and low-slung frame, but it's still nimble enough for carving through city traffic and confidently handling backroad curves. Tech and features, minimal but modern. One of the things fans love about the 48 is its simplicity. The 2025 model doesn't go overboard on electronics, but Harley has added a few smart touches. A discrete traction control system comes standard, designed to keep things stable without interfering with the raw ride. ABS remains optional but highly recommended. The new digital display now includes Bluetooth connectivity via the Harley-Davidson app, allowing riders to track maintenance, fuel economy, and ride logs, without turning the bike into a tech-laden gadget. No touchscreens, no ride modes, just bare-bones riding with a couple of modern conveniences. Customization and accessories. Make it yours. The 48 has always been a favorite among custom builders, and Harley leans into that culture with a wide range of factory accessories. For 2025, they've introduced a dark custom package that includes blacked-out handlebars, mirrors, and exhaust tips. Riders can also opt for mid-controls for a more aggressive riding position, or a detachable pillion seat for the occasional passenger. Whether you want to add a quarter fairing, upgrade the exhaust, or swap the bars for mini-apes, the 48 remains one of the most mod-friendly bikes in Harley's stable. It's a blank canvas for self-expression, and Harley knows it. Pricing and competition, where it stands. The 2025 Harley-Davidson 48 starts at around $13,499, putting it in the mid-range for Harley cruisers. It competes with bikes like the Indian Scout Bobber, Triumph Bonneville Bobber, and Yamaha Bolt R-Spec. While the 48 may not be the most refined or fastest among them, what it offers is pure attitude, and that matters. It's less about spec sheets and more about feel. If you're looking for a raw, visceral riding experience and a machine that looks like it just stepped out of a custom garage, the 48 still holds its own, 15 years after its debut. Final thoughts. Who is the 2025 48 for? The 2025 Harley-Davidson 48 isn't for everyone, and that's exactly the point. It's not designed to be the most comfortable, most tech-packed, or most versatile bike on the market. It's for riders who want a throwback riding experience with just enough modern updates to keep things practical. It's for those who believe that a motorcycle should be simple, raw, and full of personality. If you're drawn to that timeless, stripped-down bobber look, and you want a bike that turns heads while punching hard off the line, the 48 is still one of the best rides you can get in this niche. That's it for today's deep dive on the 2025 Harley-Davidson 48. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more honest motorcycle reviews, comparisons, and rider tips, hit that subscribe button and join the MotorMax crew. Got questions or thoughts on the new 48? Drop them in the comments, we'd love to hear from you. Until next time, ride safe and ride free. It's less about spec sheets and more about feel. If you're looking for a raw, visceral riding experience and a machine that looks like it just stepped out of a custom garage, the 48 still holds its own, 15 years after its debut. Final thoughts. Who is the 2025 48 for? The 2025 Harley-Davidson 48 isn't for everyone, and that's exactly the point. It's not designed to be the most comfortable, most tech-packed, or most versatile bike on the market. It's for riders who want a throwback riding experience with just enough